Tony, the term European New Towns Platform, to the man on the street, could you explain that for him?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm currently the president of the European New Towns Platform, and this was actually set up about 10 years ago of new towns and new cities in and around Europe, and we currently have a membership of about 23 new towns and cities all over Europe. We also have a couple of associate ones in China, in India, and a few other countries as well. And the European New Towns Platform has three main themes. One is the fact is because we are all new towns, we are fairly unique about our design, our spatial strategy, our environment. So actually what we thought would be a great idea is let's all come together, let's actually see what works, what doesn't work, and then actually if we are designing and building new, then actually let's look at the best so we get the best. So that's the first one. The second one, of course, is that we want to be a focus group in Europe, and again there's a lot of money floating around, a lot of business, a lot of interest in new towns, and therefore we wanted to have somebody that was around the table that could actually influence and stand up for new towns in Europe. But the third and important one, I hate to say it, is all about the money. It's all about the euro. And for the last 10 years, Harlow has benefited to the tune of about £500,000 of European funding that's come directly into Harlow, which has helped us design and develop our infrastructure, support small groups, doing stuff around art and culture, and it brings real benefits and real changes. So for us, for Harlow, we believe being a member of the European New Towns Platform is an important step forward, because it not only enables us to provide resources, it also enables us to put Harlow on the map, not only in England but also in Europe.
So you're saying it's doing a lot for arts and culture, but what can it do for business as well?
Well, a number of the projects that we've actually been looking at, and there's one that's currently that we're bidding for, which is €170,000, is around, it's called Progress, and it's about youth aspiration. And one of the issues that we're actually finding in Harlow, like in many places in Europe, is about youth unemployment, and how do we get the right skills to the right businesses. And it's small businesses, it's not big businesses, it's actually small businesses that have been set up and they want to employ local people. We want to try to work, if we are successful with this project, to work with small businesses, with education and other partners, to try to get those connections together so we've got the right skills in the right place, so we've got local people for local jobs.
How do you solve a problem? We've got very much a wider thing here. We're getting an European New Towns Platform, but you talk about aspiration and solving aspiration. Is that something that can be solved, or are we always going to be there with people with low aspirations and that's that?
There's always going to be different levels of aspiration wherever you are in society. It is where you are in your life and the challenges that you actually face at the present time. And certainly with the current economic climate, it's actually much easier to feel that there is no hope and no help out there. But actually, as a community champion, and certainly as the president of the European New Towns Platform, what I want to do is instill that there is opportunity. We can work with business, we can work with education, we can make it better. A new town was built on those premise and those principles that people can aspire to live here, to work here and to enjoy it. And I think Harlow is on the cusp of that. We can, but we need to work with our partners in Europe to make that happen.
Are the businesses in Harlow involved in life in Harlow? I can see that there's a sort of symbiosis in the arts groups. I can see local politicians who are embedded in the society, in the community here. But are the businesses here?
What's absolutely amazing is the high level of small businesses that we've got. That, you know, just it was a couple of people who got together, have formed, designed something. We've got two excellent enterprise hubs that are nearly full, and these are local people that are desperate to employ local people to work with them. So actually, for the small business end of the big business cycle, I actually think there is real community cohesion there, and I think it's working really well. So we need to build on that one. Then of course we've got the medium to large businesses, which of course, because of their unique skills and needs, they are going to draw people in. We've got the enterprise zone about to start developing, which is going to be a med tech science area. Now, whether or not we've got the local skills to accommodate those jobs at this present time is questionable, but actually through the funding from Europe and other sources, we actually hope that the future jobs will be right for local people.
It's great to hear about the work you're doing. Do you have other colleagues on board in what you're trying to do here with Europe?
Oh, absolutely. I'm the president, but actually what it is that I go to different groups, such as Emma Turler, who's the Cabinet Member for Young People, and we look at what the issues and what the challenges are and what do they want to do about it. And actually the idea of this progress around youth aspiration is very much geared to Emma and the Youth Council to deliver that opportunity for young people in Harlow. So it's a collective system rather than just a one-man show.
And a cross-party system?
Well, I became the first councillor on the European New Towns platform. When we lost control, Andrew Johnson decided that he would actually take over, and at that time they were sort of quite anti over these particular issues. Andrew saw an opportunity. Andrew became the president, so that when he had to step down in the leadership, I took the opportunity to make sure that Harlow was at the top of the table.
Thank you very much.